Thank you so much, Jordan, for joining us today. So you work with an abundant amount of clients, okay? And so I want to talk to you a little bit more in depth on time, right? So time is really important to everyone, regardless of the stage of life that you're in. And depending on the stage of life you're in, what you're focused on is different, right? So when you're 16, you're looking, what's that moment in time when you're going to get your driver's license, right? Then the next big moment in time is college, graduating college, marriage, kids, all of that. So I want to actually get to know you a little bit in this time frame as well. What's a big moment in your life that's made you just stop and appreciate life?
Yeah, I think that's a great question, and really it is all about, the different timing aspects that we have in our life and different, big events. And, for me, obviously, graduating college was, a big deal and a lot of fun to, actually do that, especially, being that, my parents didn't go to college. So it was, as a first generation, so to speak, college graduate was a big deal.
And then congratulations on that.
Thank you. And, another thing, recently is just getting married. So, that's coming up soon. So certainly made me stop and really just think about, all the blessings in my life there. So just a lot of reason to be very very grateful.
Okay, awesome. And so relating this back to what you do every single day, what is a moment when you're interacting with those clients? What is a big moment to them? Right, so you really do work with a broad spectrum. I mean, we have clients that are coming in, they're in their 30s, late 30s, early 40s, all the way up to someone who's going to retire in 2 months. They come in, can you help me with this plan? Am I going to be able to retire? Type deal. So what to you is the most common moment or time when someone comes in and is like, Jordan, please help me?
Yeah, I think obviously the most common is probably, clients coming in who are getting ready to retire. And
what is that time frame to retirement? Is it 6 months beforehand? 2 years?
Oh, I think it can really vary. Sometimes people come in, just a month or so before they're getting ready to retire, just to, double check and make sure that they can do what they really wanted to do. And other times, people come in, 3, 4, 5 years in advance, sometimes even earlier, because they really want to be proactive and make sure that they make the best use of the time that they do have before retirement. But I think that, once you get beyond that aspect of our relationship with our client and getting them through retirement, I find that, a lot of people, some of the biggest moments in their life and the things that they're looking forward to the most are, related to their kids and grandkids.
Of course. Grandbabies.
Yeah, and really just a lot of the big events that come up there, whether it's, their kids' retirement sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Or even, their kids, having grandkids, and then all of a sudden, they feel that role change with their kids, and now they're no longer just, mom and dad, but they get to spoil the grandkids a little bit, right?
Right, grandma and grandpa. Mm-hmm. That's their role.
Yeah.
In it as well. Okay, so what is when you're meeting with these clients, okay, and you talk about retirement in that type of sense, what is your joy when working with them? Like, do you get excited when they get excited? I mean, when do you get the most excited with your clients during their time?
Right. Yeah. I try to, in our role, right, we have to be, just really, diligent and really be, looking out for our clients in their best interest all the time. So we do get really excited, and sometimes that's a challenge because I don't want to get overly excited and lose sight of the fact that I am working for my clients.
Right.
But yeah, I think one of the things that gives me the most joy is really when I see my clients getting to do the things they love to do because of all the work that we're helping them do with their money.
Okay.
And even recently I had a client who loves to travel, and it's something we connect on quite a lot because I love to travel as well.
Where's the favorite place you've been?
My favorite place I've been, gosh, probably Iceland. Iceland was a pretty awesome trip. But I think that when we engage with our clients on something that they're really passionate about, and they to hear them thank me for the work that I'm doing that allows them to be able to travel just makes me feel really, really good.
Good. Okay.
And even though, you know, they did a lot of the work themselves by just doing a good job saving and living within their means, to get themselves to a point where they can actually realize some of their big dreams and goals is really exciting. But I love being there for clients.
Good, awesome. Well, thank you. So again, going back to this, a moment in time is really important. And when you're working with a professional, regardless of what it is, whether it's helping to retire, helping for your grandchildren to be able to go to college, if a child is getting married, right, are they set up accurately, right? When your child is getting married, I do feel like what's missed the most? Probably wills, right? When someone's getting married and setting all of that up to make sure. So I do appreciate that. Make sure that your time is used valuably, right? Make sure that you have an impact in your life and you're living the life that you want to do.
Right.
And we can help, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Travel, be with grandbabies, go to Iceland, maybe with Jordan. All right. Thank you so much, Jordan.